Now? Yes, can you hear me now? I think you can hear me now. You can hear me now, can't you? Tell me yes. Thumbs up if you can hear me now, because I've just changed something on my computer and I've taken out my headphones. So let's get straight into this. We are knowing the truth today for wholeness. I just feel for wholeness, vitality, and health. Yes, Ty, thank you for letting me know. Great. And if there's anything, Ty, that you would like held in that knowing, in consciousness, please pop it into the chat right now before I begin this prayer today. Of course, we're on New Thought Media Network. Yes, of course we are. Streaming around the world. We're a global focus ministry with amazing programming, education, entertainment, music, so many different offerings every single day, which is great because this is our landing pad for spiritual nourishment here. This is our home, New Thought Media Network. So share, like, and subscribe to YouTube also, and you'll be notified of all sorts of wonderful things that are happening here. I'm going to move my table as we come into this place. I'm going to just invite us to close our eyes here and now. Close our eyes, and as we do this, take a breath and just invigorate ourselves with that knowing of the vitality and the wholeness of life that is here and happening as everything right now. And I know that as I step over into this sacred place and space where there is no space and time, this infinite, where I know that I'm dancing with the divine in this way, that I'm opening up to knowing and recognizing in my heart the one thing that is happening right here. We may know this as God. We may know this as the divine. We may know this as Allah. We may know this as Yahweh. We may know this as the ground of all being, as consciousness. I may know that it may not have a name. It is a knowing, an essence, an ineffable. This ineffable that is here right now is everywhere as everything, pulsating as love through everything. It's the idea of everything, the creative idea of everything, the multiverses and beyond, down to the tiniest idea, and everything in between. This infinite expression, this magnificent outpicturing that demonstrates itself, is all one thing. And this one thing is here as wholeness, as goodness, as greatness, as peace and vitality. And I know that I am this too. Of course I am, because there is no separation. I know that I, as everyone here on this call, whether now or at any particular point, that I know that this unification of who I am and each of us is bound as the ground of all being, as consciousness, as God. And that as I live and express in, as, and through this one lives and expresses in, as, and through me and through everything. And so I know and I realize in my heart and in my mind this knowing of wholeness, this knowing of vitality, this optimal health that is here for me right now. As I know that what I know in my mind and in my heart is the expression of my life. And that this vitality is boundless. It is endless. It is infinite. It has no circumference. As it is all that there is. And that as I accept this more fully in my life, I show up revitalized in every moment, prepared for whatever is here. And I know that we each are this too. As I open my heart to know that beyond the physical of me, my world, which includes you too, is one as this vitality and this wholeness. And so I know that for anybody, for me included, that may be taking some form of exam or test or doing work or where being at work, knowing that this divine intelligence is streaming through as wholeness right now. And for all of those that are sitting capstone exams for ministerial education in this incredible teaching right now, that I know that I see this wholeness as each and every person. And I know that for anybody that is here right now, knowing that today is filled with that opportunity to tap into the wholeness, that this is so. Because God is here as love. God is here as this infinite expression of goodness and greatness. And as I open up to this and catch this as the vision for my day and my life, I know that this is outpictured and expressed and demonstrated. And for this, I give thanks. For this, I'm filled with joy, overflowing with joy. And I'm so grateful for the knowing of this wholeness and vitality, and for the experience of this for me and for each and everything and one right now. And as I breathe this in and release this, I step aside, knowing that this is already done, that my word is the word of the divine that is speaking and breathing and living through me, and I know that this is so. And so I do let go. I let go of control, knowing all is well, knowing all is love, knowing all is the divine, and so it is. Yes, and when you have got that feeling and caught that in your heart, open your eyes and be present here. Yes, Gina, it's so great to be here with you. Ty could hear, so Gina could hear. Yes, and is grateful. Zoe, I'm really excited because Zoe will be joining me here next Tuesday, live on here to be sharing a prayer as well. So welcome, Zoe, to New Thought Media Network and to this beautiful prayer experience. And as you know, or you may not know, this happens twice a day at this time and then at 8:15 in the evening Mountain Time as well. So stay tuned in. You know, you can catch this at those times, and also it's being recorded, so you can go back and listen again and view it again and catch it again in your heart, of course. New Thought Media Network is an amazing ministering of truth. And we know that God is our source here. So you know that too. Of course you do. So there's an opportunity to demonstrate this. We have an amazing donate button on the website. The link is there. And you are welcome to go to the website to check that out and to tithe into New Thought Media Network. And I had an amazing insight the other day of tithing and having that giving consciousness, where I thought, yes, it gives us the opportunity to prove not only the faith that, you know, God is our source, God is my source. It gives me the opportunity to prove to myself, or to say, well, I don't want to be greedy. And that's an amazing thing, to kind of pass it on and allow this flow to come back in whichever way it breaks imperfection. It stops me from having that feeling of it's all mine. It's not. It's the divine expressing through as money, as treasure, as wealth. So there we go. Little prosperity lesson there, tagged onto the prayer. We're going to hop off in a moment because we have Rev Melissa morning sip coming up. And so we have Rocking the Love. Yes, that's later in the day. And of course, the Global Love Meditation is at 12. No, yeah, it's at 12 a.m. Mountain Time. Just working that out. We sit in stillness for around 20 minutes to know that love in our hearts and to radiate that love from our hearts. So you're welcome to join us here, join me for that later on today on New Thought Work. And that is it today. Thank you all for being here and for supporting and gleaning all of this wonderful opportunity for more prayer, more demonstration, more love in your hearts. Until next time, have an amazing, amazing, amazing day.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.